Okay, so hey, what's up, guys? This is your friend Captain DRS
KRS
back
here.
with yes, KRS and DRS, and we are back over here with the KRS and DRS talks, and we're gonna be talking about the 2023, the kind of say the most gonna be, the most trending topic, the virtual reality. There are two big companies who are going to be entering into the virtual reality very seriously. It's Apple, and that is also going to be Samsung again. Why Samsung again? We're gonna talk about each and everything. So without any
By the
further
way,
ado, let's
CS is
quickly.
also coming. So it will be very
Yes,
interesting to explore more virtual reality.
yes. We won't be revealing any inch of this video. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so let's start off with the current idea going on. There is a lot of companies who have shown in the previous CES and in their own innovation days and stuff. They improve their virtual reality of thinking and stuff. And there is currently two companies who is taking this seriously, which is Meta's Oculus and Vive, which is from the HTC. And yeah, they both are doing in its own way. So I'll be thinking ahead with the future. What do you think that? What are the concepts and what are the things should the concept should improve? What do you think about those?
First of all, glasses are nowadays a lot popular of the virtual reality. People are using in spite of using the VR headset. People are used for the glasses and many of the company last year in CES cover has developed their virtual reality, and I was pretty much excited, but hasn't been more explored by them, and they have just delivered the prototype and are available in a very few amounts. Talking about like the TCL was there and the HTC was also there, but not coming in the globally and in the selected region only.
Yeah, that's completely true because the TCL is focusing in only some regions. HTC is taking their vibe seriously. They are traveling in a lot of different countries. They are improving in a lot of different regions. But the only thing that you talked about the classes, the thing is the portability, and I don't want my classes to look bulky. And currently, these are the glasses, and as you can see, these are the slim and there can be slimmer classes than this. But if you go ahead with the AR or you can say that virtual reality based glasses, then they have a lot of problems in it. They have a bulky stuff on the top of it, which kind of say, you know, things a lot of stuff. But yeah, it's definitely going to be improving into the future. But that's my thing that I will be keeping aside. But the
Uh,
thing is, Apple Apple is also going to be coming into this market. What do you think about it?
uh, let it might be very hard for Apple to introducing new thing, as we know Apple first struggle to develop the new things and after that people get used to it. Best example is that the Pro Max headphone. I don't know many much are using that, but they were pretty much expensive. But after the uh, power and the delivery of that thing, people are buying now also that thing. Even they are expensive. Or we can compare with the Sony headphones. So this thing Apple all the time with the Apple, and maybe in the classes also this thing might become.
And we all know that Apple is going to be coming. We hadn't seen any poster and stuff about it, but there are some stuff going on that trademark of that meta stuff like that and stuff like that. At first, it was like it's Meta's own stuff in Oculus, but then it was came out their own word. The Apple is redesigning their mixed
But
reality
if we
headset and
talk
stuff.
about the Oculus also, it has been not launched in the all, or we can say globally, because Oculus has mostly seen in USA or Canada or in a foreign region. I don't think in India there is a much hype of the Oculus.
There is definitely not much hype about the Oculus, and see, this AR VR stuff definitely won't be hitting the complete global market, because sometimes it requires a lot of different components, and in some countries there is a different type of taxation policies, while in India there is a different type of taxation policies. So it's kind of ups and downs. But yeah, still you can buy in India the Oculus from the Amazon.in page, and it is kind of a crazy. You don't get after sale services, which is kind of hard to. You have to go into the local shops, and they can charge you more than the actual price. So if it comes officially, then it might also gonna be breaking the market, because it might be the actual thing to have on your head. And there is also one brand, if you know, Pico, who enter into this virtual reality, and their headsets are really awesome. But there aren't a lot of people knowing about this. So there are a lot of brands who have entered, but still no one knows. It's only like European market, US regions, and some part of China, and some part of foreign neighboring countries. So it's something like that. So
It's like the TWS launching by all the companies.
yes, also the Poco, yeah, Poco and Xiaomi rebranding and launching in this area, launching in that region, and stuff like that. But yeah, we won't be talking about that thing, because virtual reality is
I think they're supposed to bring the VR also. I have heard some, but they will be launching after a couple of time, or maybe after when Apple's arrive.
yes, exactly. But there is, I kind of say, Oculus and HTCs are taking this thing seriously, and definitely we're gonna be thinking ahead that when the Apple will be launching into this market or entering in this region of the virtual reality, then everyone will be blowing ahead and buying a lot of and comparing and stuff like that. So it's definitely gonna be appearing. Then we might afterwards see the Oppo's AR glasses and stuff like that. But
Because
still,
see, we are talking that Apple will be the expensive for the VR, but Apple will be the key of the thing to launch the globally. Each and every company after Apple will announce that will be targeting to India and in globally also, because the headset scenario was the same thing. People were not buying, and after the quality Apple delivers, it was amazing. And in India also there are a lot of craziness of that headphone. So Apple will be the key to come the company like HTC and the Facebook also. Maybe
yes,
after watching the Apple that they are bringing with the high price tag, or maybe whatever the price is, Facebook might be get excited to launch over globally, and maybe HTC might get chance.
HTC, in some rumors, HTC was there, who they might be thinking to launch in a lot of Asian specific regions, but afterwards they disappear completely for their Vive headset. But yeah, I will looking ahead with the HTC, because HTC had a huge ecosystem of this VR and AR headset and stuff like that. But yeah,
Even
we're gonna be
the
looking ahead.
Facebook has started for the first time, but HTC, we can say they are like generation 3 or 4 in this thing.
HTC is definitely taking this VR headset and stuff to the next level. But the only thing which I kind of say about the HTC is that they don't have a huge marketing area. They are only targeting in some regions, so they might be having low sales and low productivity and low productions and stuff. If they market in India, then definitely there will be a huge sales, because there is a lot of number of people who wanted to explore more into this virtual reality and concept. They wanted to explore this ecosystem, especially me. I also wanted to see how this metaverse and stuff look like. I've only seen via from this conceptual videos going on in their event, so it is kind of offside, I think.
But the market of the VR to develop that thing will be taking time, as we can see of the foldable smartphone also. the market has been not pretty much acceptable for the foldable. People are buying, but as compared to the normal phone, the market of the foldable phone is has low. So if we are enter to the market, we can say that the market of this thing will be lower from the foldable also, because the price tag will be something around the foldable phone or more than that. So people will first prefer the foldable phone, because I think when this thing will be launching, the phone will be also having the capability of the VR.
VR on phone doesn't makes a lot of sense because the Oculus isn't taking in a way of like that, because Meta basically thinks that they want complete VR headset to be, just like your laptop or phone, tablet, whatever it is, combined over that. But that is taking definitely going to be taking a lot of time. So I won't be agree over that stuff that phones will be taking that VR and stuff. Yeah, you talked about the foldable smartphones, and yeah, there is, when foldable smartphones were introduced, a lot of people didn't buy it, but now we are able to see a lot of the Samsung Galaxy Z3s, Samsung Galaxy Z4 series everywhere around us, which is kind of taking into the common. So it will be like that. It will take generations of generations, and every company knows that they have to do something. Even when the very first iPhone was introduced, everyone was thinking it's a cool thing, we don't need big screens. But currently we are into the big screens, and we can buy a big screen smartphone even under 10,000 INR basically. So it is kind of something like that. It will take a lot of time to develop.
Pretty much time will be taken by the VR, and let us see who will come first and hit the price in the budget category. What do you think about that?
Pricing, yes. Currently, as if for the Apple, I would like to say that it might be around $2,000, but definitely it won't be that much price here. They might think it as cheap as possible for the first time to target more people, or might be like the flagship stuff from the Apple to become. So it might be more costlier, or might be around $300 to $400, but that's kind of say in dreams type of stuff, which definitely won't be happening. And I will believe that the 1800 to 2000 will be the range of the Apple, and let's see how it does.
This is kind of cheaper for Apple.
Yeah, but you can still buy the iPhone at that price point and regret.
It is around that price point. If you compare the 512 GB or 1 terabyte storage, it comes around this price tag only.
We won't be talking about that stuff because we aren't going to buy that stuff. Okay, so now let's talk about the Samsung. If you know, in past the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, the kind of say my favorite looking smartphone, but it had a really bad reality from blasting and stuff. Anyways, it was the very first, the Batman edition, if you remember, to come with the VR headset, and Samsung introduced that with a really big words, and now they aren't selling any virtual reality and stuff. So, uh, uh, is the virtual reality world started and ended, or it's something else?
Let's see, if we talk from the basics, let's start from the video. Generally, people prefer to make the video in the 1080p, and prefer that each and every person can watch that video. If we talk and search in the YouTube only about the VR, there are videos available, but in there are only few movies which are, I think, available in the VR. So the market, we can say, has been developing in this stage of the VR.
So why Samsung gone away? See, Samsung is definitely a big brand, and if they make stuff, it is really rigid, and they stick on it in a lot of sectors. But we aren't seeing the Samsung's that AR or whatever headset was it.
See, people were unaware of certain things. many times preferring for the movie. If you watch the movie and it is very new and basis on the new topic and the new generation. Example we can say of the Marvel. Many people doesn't like because of the technology. They are unaware of that. So this thing happened at that time also. People were unaware, and I don't think at that time, as compared to the this day, there was a much videos going on of the VR at that time when S7 was launched. This is the thing.
Yeah.
Not
So
even the
Samsung is
application was there as compared to this day. There are a lot of VR applications going on in the Play Store or App Store, but at that time, I think one or two might be
we won't
available.
be talking about those type of applications because they are sometimes too much taking space or they need a lot of information. We won't
But
be
this,
talking about those.
this is the example, and I think when the S7 Edge was launched, there were not much issue regarding the privacy and all that stuff. There were not much. Each and every company was entering in the phone market, and the thing was not about the privacy and all that stuff.
So if Apple announces in this 2023, I wanted to see what Apple does. So I'm picking myself on the top to announce from the Apple. So if Apple announces, Samsung will come or they won't be coming back to this market.
First of all, Apple will announce has the great capability. Why? Because they have their own Apple TV Plus. You can enjoy the movies. Might be coming with the VR also, and also the TV show or season also, because they have their own concept in the Apple TV, and each and every time the shows are also launching. And by watching these, many other OTT platforms might be entering the VR. So this is the thing. After that, Samsung can also arrive with the same thing happening.
So yeah, that's completely true. The Samsung, as for me, Samsung will arrive in a short note, and it will be with the S24, I believe. But there isn't anything going on, so don't
I
take it
think
seriously.
they will be not doing something like the S7 8 series, because uh, this might be a separate thing. I
Yeah,
don't
definitely,
think.
because
Yeah,
at that time the AR glasses, or you can say this VR glasses, were like put your phone in and enjoy the videos, enjoy into the roller coaster and stuff like that. But
or
now
might
the
be some other product might be also there. Might be a spec or some new thing.
yeah, but we hadn't seen. There is a lot of CES, and Samsung took part in CES in a lot of different regions. They have their own events and stuff. They didn't even tease anything like that. That Oppo is really good in teasing stuff like that. They introduced the Oppo AR glasses, Oppo is that rollable phone, and many etc. stuff. But yeah, definitely we're gonna be seeing into the future what
And
is going to be
I
happening.
think this will be the best example. The rollable phones can be easily comparable to the you are talking about the S7 Edge when they launched the VR. Now you can see the concept. The rollable phone was a cool thing, but why people don't take? There were not much great sales, I think, of the rollable phones, and same thing
I
happened at
don't
that
know.
time of the
I
VR.
don't know that. I don't know if rollable smartphones hit the market because there wasn't any news about it. Oppo teased it. That was only the news, and they sent it to the creators for testing and purposes. And afterwards, they did withdrawal. But we don't know if they have hit the market. Personally speaking,
Or
I
it was a
don't know.
prototype. I even don't know.
Yeah, it was definitely a prototype from Oppo, TCL, and a lot of brands. So yeah, that's a different stuff. The rollable smartphone is completely different. We won't be
But
talking about that
this
today.
can be another example that the many fancy phones are coming. But the same
Yes,
thing
yes.
is, yes, this might
In
be the
I
great
believe,
example.
I believe in 2015, I saw a phone, um, which was able to fold one, two, and three times. Open it like this. One screen is that ink screen and something like that. It was really nice looking, but there wasn't any way to buy it. It was just a conceptual video, so it's something
I,
like that.
I think Huawei also find something this type of prototype. Yeah. But
Yeah, who are
yeah, I
many
saw
companies
something in CS also.
many companies filed a patent for this type of stuff and stuff, but when they're gonna be hitting the market, even we don't know. Even Vivo did that drone phone, but we don't know when it is going to be happening to us. So in between, as we are currently, in a mood of fun, we're gonna be talking about the Geos. Geo, yes, it's existing brand, and many people love this brand due to only one thing: it's a SIM service providing stuff. And Geo teases the AR glasses, and even I was amazed when it hit the global market. Not heated, no one bought it,
The
and they had
advertisement,
a
we can say. The
yes,
advertisement
exactly
was
the
excellent.
advertisement.
Yeah.
Exactly, it was really nicely presented, and I was like, when it is going to be happening? I started visiting the Geo website on daily basis, but Geo notebook came up, but this thing isn't having any existence. Yeah, there is a teaser page going on in the web browser, but you don't know anything about it. If you are a developer, then let me know in the comment section down below what is going on with this thing. And if you wanted to become a developer, their website is there. You can become one.
Yeah, especially for the Geo book.
Yes. Talking about the geobook, there isn't anything to talk about it. So if they improve the
After
operating
they
system,
launched the Geo book, my expectation for the VR was very low.
yes, I personally thought that at 10,000, or you can say at 12,000, or even at 15,000, this will be the really nice laptop. But GeoOS, Windows OS, Android OS combined, and they
All
called it
things
Geo.
mix up, yeah.
And I don't know what is going on with this, but hope for the best. They improve and make it really good. The only product which is currently famous is the Geophone original, the very first Geophone, really solid.
People are still buying that thing.
Yes, exactly. And in India, there is a lot of people in locality they use this phone on daily basis. Anyways, Geo, please work on two stuff: this notebook and the AR headset. If you are watching this video. Anyways, now let's talk about the kind of say the concepts going on. The very first thing the people are talking about, if this virtual reality and stuff is going to be happening, will the smartphones still gone?
It will take time. The foldables are
Uh,
coming, but it will take time to remove the thing, and the price tag will be adjusting to the normal smartphone. Then only this thing might be happen, because they're gonna be
yeah.
still expensive.
I am looking ahead when the antenna banks will be happening on this virtual this headset and stuff. Antenna bands for the cellular connectivity and stuff like that. But when it comes to the cellular connectivity, you will be able to travel with it. But the only thing gonna be the main problem has for me the safety and
Privacy.
no, the actual safety, the physical safety of the human being. What about that? Because in a lot of cases, in smartphones, when they were introduced, people go around crazy and play games on the road. They are scrolling onto the social media and they might meet with an accident and something like that. But this completely covers your ears, eyes, and everything. So it's definitely going to be taking a time, but
Let us see what happens with the VR.
exactly. So the another thing, the games. Currently, the VR games are looking nice, and
Very
yeah,
exciting. Some of the
yeah,
games
but
I saw, which some were playing. in the HTC VR headset was pretty exciting.
HTC has taken a lot of huge market in this virtual reality, and I'll be definitely going to be looking ahead with the HTC in future if they enter into the Indian regions and in a lot of global market basically, not the sector. If they come, then definitely I might be looking ahead with the HTC because the HTC knows what is the after sales services, where is to provide, and when is to provide it to the consumer. And they have a really strong consumer feedback kind of a setup all time. So,
but compared to the today, is there any market of the HTC? Because I don't think there has been much left by the HTC. When they arrived, all were exciting. Even the phone were pretty great. We used the one was great, but after that, when I go to some of the stores, they were telling that isn't available.
So yeah, smartphones they have kind of a say withdrawal themselves from the smartphones where they are launching one, two, and they are basic, really basic type of smartphones. But their market for this AR headset and stuff is really nice because I've seen a lot of streamers and they are using this for streaming. Um, it looks nice also on the top of it, which is very good.
So, what do you think? Which will be the first company to coming with the VR? Because see, the Apple is in a lot of rumors, but Samsung hasn't been much active in the thing as compared to the Apple.
As for me, the first company definitely has already arrived, but in a lot of sectors, it needs to be.
I'm talking personally about the companies who are having pretty much great tech in each thing, like the Samsung or Apple.
Okay, so the current two big tech giant companies you are talking about.
Yes, or either we can say BBK Electronics, or the Xiaomi or Oppo Vivo. You can.
Xiaomi kind of say Xiaomi won't be interfering because there isn't any news about the Xiaomi's AR VR headset or anything like that. So yeah, their kind of the concept and stuff were there, but they were completely fan art. So we won't be talking about it. BBK Electronics had a really big vision regarding this virtual reality, and definitely I'll be looking ahead if Oppo comes up because Oppo knows what to sell, but the pricing is kind of offsided from the Oppo smartphones, so something like that. But Oppo needs to work a lot on their AR glasses. Talking about the Apple or Samsung, Apple is telling that 2023 will be the year for this, and I am also super excited. And in some rumors also were there, 2023 will be complete focus on only two things: the iPhone and this AR headset. If it doesn't come, let's see. Because I'm looking ahead a lot with the Apple because they knows how to build an ecosystem. They knows what the consumers need.
So let us see. This will be a cool concept of the VR.
Yes, there is a lot of rumors and designs and stuff going on in the internet, which makes me also amazed at what is things. So it is kind of really nice.
But the things which are seen in the movie, like Ready Player One, it will take a lot of time to happen that thing. But
Ready Player.
Yeah.
If you are talking about the Ready Player One, then it is a really good movie. And if you are more into this virtual reality and stuff, go and watch that movie. It says a lot in its own. So it will take a lot of time because the concept of their movie was outstanding and phenomenal. And to go into that world, definitely it's going to be taking a lot time. And it will take time. And there were some drawbacks of that movie too, so we won't be talking about that thing.
The drawback is simple. It is connected to the real life. If you are losing in the virtual reality, at that time this thing will be popular. You are losing in your own life. This is the main drawback. of the VR,
But the thing
because
is,
the all thing
correct.
will be developed over in the VR, and if the earning and all that stuff will be on VR, if you are we can say the job will be on VR also. This thing can be happen also.
The job will be on the VR and everything will be on the VR. Then what about actual human life? That will be the first reason. I'm not that human psychology person, but it comes into the hand of the any person. So I'm talking about. And another thing, the nature, the basic nature. It didn't show a big environment of the nature, so it's kind of a like that thing.
Also, the free guy is also a great example that the how the person life change when the person enter in the VR. The person was
Yeah, it
yeah,
wasn't a VR. It was, I believe, the normal PC game was there, the free guy, right?
no, the free guy movie, if you ever watch.
Yes, yes. I'm talking about they were playing games and they introduced a different type of person created by from a code, something like that, right?
But if you watch the movie in the other way, or has the concept of the player
Okay,
whom
okay,
they were
okay.
playing, then this is the VR.
In that sense, it Free Guy is also a really nice movie, and I will recommend if you are more into the gaming and stuff, make sure you watch it. And if you are a really really intense developer, I want to play a game like Free Guy, because I love the graphics of the game Free Guy. And no, it is not out, but the movie's graphics are really nice. And yeah, if we took that into the VR, then it's nice. Developers were taking a really really good time and making games nice.
So this was all a whole thing about the VR. Hopefully
And
you
yeah,
like this video.
we can say a lot into the VR about motherboards, cameras, and stuff, but that isn't a lot going on, so we won't be adding that on the top. So we're gonna keeping that aside. And if you wanted to know more, then let us know in the comment section. Hit us with the questions and stuff. We'll try our best to answer. And if you ask a lot of questions, then it might be a new video happening on this VR stuff. So yeah, that was a DRS.
KRS. Also, the first video has been come, so you can surely watch that and tell us what we can improve. And in this video, you can also tell what we can improve in the editing or any other sector. Just tell me in the comments.
So yeah, like, share, subscribe. Everything gonna be appreciating our work and let us know the feedback in the comment section. And yeah, if you wanted to see more anything about the tech and stuff, we have a whole channel of the tech. Links are in the description. Check it out. Krs and Drs. Search it on the YouTube. You can definitely will be finding it. So this was Captain Drs and Krs. We will catch you in the next video. Stay safe, stay connected.
Just tell me in the comments which next video you want. So it will be very much exciting if we are making the video which you'd like.
Exactly. So yeah, we'll catch you in the next video. Stay safe, stay connected. Peace out.